Hi guys, how are you? I've decided to talk to you guys before I go into the shops. Um, it's a very crucial time, yeah, and it's like I have a word every day, but I'm feeling like just that frequency. If I had to post a video every day, it would be unlike us. I like to give us time to absorb what I've put out, and also because I feel like there's a speed at which you're supposed to go, but it's such a crucial time, and I know you guys can feel it. um, Things are moving at a very fast rate, and sometimes it feels like people are coming into their own, and it's like they just need a word of confirmation, not even encouragement, confirmation, because it's a very exciting time. And I wanted to remind us of this very crucial thing, yeah. So a lot of opportunities that come are just so exciting. Think about when Adam was put in the garden, yeah, and so he was given work, yeah, he was given work to do, and authority to name the animals, and just everything, just given that very major task to do, yeah. And so he was doing this daily, and God was just adding things into his life, yeah. So many instructions, what to eat, where to eat from, just so many things that he needed to remember. And then he kept adding things to his life according to what God felt that he needed, yeah. And eventually he saw that Adam needed a helper in the form of a woman, and so he gave him that eventually, yeah. And so he made him sleep, and he provided this very beautiful creature that would be a companion for him, yeah. And when I think of it, in our lives today, there were more things that he was given. There was just more than, that woman for companionship, yeah. But this woman was special in that he was taken out of his rib, and so he was given a companion from himself, so that he could recognize her as different from every other creature that was in the garden, right? So what I thought of talking to you about today is that in every situation, yeah, when you're coming into your own, it will be very exciting to get an opportunity, a chance, something you've been praying and believing God for, and then maybe it comes, not maybe, it always, an opportunity is always a chance to or this breakthrough that you're getting is always a chance to work. It's always a chance to do what? To work. A chance to work. It is the thing that will open, doors for you, so that you will do a thing, and from it you will find a profit. So every time that Adam was working in the garden, God would provide all these things, which is food, and that is what we do when we get our, when we work, we are able to buy our own food, able to pay our shelter, we are able to buy clothes, we are able to expand. And as we do those things faithfully, God increases us so much, so that we are able to live these things throughout the generations, yeah. And so it was the very same thing. God would give this guy instructions, and he would work, name the animals, he does provide for this, maybe, make a brook here, or correct the flow of this stream. I don't know what he was doing in the garden, but he was doing something. So as you come into your work, yeah, into the work that God will give your hands to do, which is something you were born with, yeah. But so many times in life we find that things don't flow naturally. Like, you will go to school, you will study, and as you finish, you don't get that breakthrough, you don't get a job, yeah. And that is all you were working for. All this time you were training to get that job, yeah. The same thing even in the spiritual ways. You're working this hard, trying to know God, understanding your life, understanding, where you're standing, so that you can be able to set yourself free from whatever is hindering you. More often than not, we come into knowing God and understanding spiritual things because there's a hindrance somewhere. Things are not flowing as they should, yeah. And as God is increasing us, because this does not come to him as a surprise. He knows what could be hindering you. He knows what could have stopped or halted in your life. So this is actually what you're praying for. You're praying for a chance. You're praying for an opportunity so that you can be able to go forth and bear fruit, or to bear fruit just from seeding and that process of harvesting. You don't even mind the process, just as long as you're doing something and that thing turns out to be profitable. And as you do that, God will add more things to you. He will add, the people that you need. He will take out those you don't need. He will aid you in your struggle, because there will definitely be struggle. Just like we mentioned, when you plant, there will be with the plants there will be tares growing, or weeds, growing in tandem with your plant. And so he will give you everything that pertains your life, your gift, your purpose, and so you have to keep that in mind, that what you're getting is an opportunity to work and so make profit. Whatever frustrations you find along the way, or even now, is when you're doing something and it doesn't profit you, and so you'll find that you're going for different opportunities. Like now, when we look at the countries that we are living in, things have been so hard, so that whatever we've been trained on, whatever we've put our hands on, it doesn't bring profit. So we either agitate for change, or we try and get out of the location. We try to access other locations, so we see that we see if we will get better chances, if what we have trained on will be profitable. So sometimes when you've gone through so much and have been so frustrated, you may lose focus of that. You may lose focus of the fact that what you're going to do is work, that you're going to put your hands onto something, develop the skill that you have, and until you make profit out of it. Sometimes it's a process, and sometimes you're ready because you've been working at it, you've been in the process, and now it's an opportunity to gain that profit. So essentially, this whole message is just to say that you will be getting a chance to work. That chance is about working. That chance is about bettering yourself, your skills, and passing on great things to your family. But as you do that, God will increase you in every way. If you're a young man trusting God for a good wife that will help you even in the increase, he will do that as you go on. And same thing to the women. As you trust in God, he will increase you with the spouses and the people that you need, and even eventually whatever you're trusting God for, whether it's children, if that is what you want, or more than just a few, he will do that. If you're in trusting God for bigger things, some things are just like normal. Some things are given to ease your life, even though sometimes they come as a miracle. If you're getting trusting God for a vehicle, if you're trusting God for a house of your own because you haven't been living outside, but now you're trusting God for maybe a house of your own, whatever it is that you're trusting God for, these are some things are just for convenience, but some things for easing your life, but some things go deeper. Some things are for your generations, So as you come into your own, as you get that opportunity to work, remember that this is actually what you've been asking for, something to do, work to do, so that from it you may gain profit and then eventually expand and continue to reap. It's so funny that sometimes when you're struggling, all you want is a plate of food, and then it goes like that, and then you want now real opportunities. Maybe you've found food, and that's another level. You have all these things you want, like greater. You want to build, you want to increase, you want to grow, you want to take care of your business, your family, your everything that you need to do. It comes through an opportunity of work. And so what we're believing God for is that the opportunity may be good, may be large, may be one that will teach us and sharpen our skills, so that we may come to our own. We may be able to focus on God. When there is ease in the land, we are even able to focus on other things, that are good, yeah, so that we may bring better kids up, yeah, better generations that enjoy ease and are so confident, to go after what they want, because they have a history of getting, not just struggling and dying without. So the work is coming. It will give you so much joy. It will open so many doors for you. It will give you confidence, yeah, to be able to do something. You realize that whenever we meet people, they always ask, what do you do? What do you do with your life? What do you do for a living? How, so yeah, God is going to give you that, but just keep in mind, it is an opportunity to practice what you have been learning, what you have been training on. And this is not just physical, it's not just skills, it's also spiritual skills, it's also people skills. All these things that you've been learning, it's a chance to put them into practice and do well. So go ahead and do well. As soon as you get your opportunity, do rejoice, throw your hands up, praise God, sing, dance, and then get to work. You will see how the Israelites got to Canaan, and the first thing they had to do was start dividing the land and building for their families, yeah? So that is very important, and it's something you have to keep in mind. All right, so let me go into the shops. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.